Morning, everyone. Smoking my Svenborg. It's like my morning paper. Smoke my Svenborg. Had my coffee already. Just finished it, actually. Because you can see how small the cup is. And just wanted to get some crackling going. Must be wet on the bottom. You have those days, even with your best pipe. So, respect. Wanted to put up a little quick video, but I never do quick videos. Simon posted a video yesterday. Very good video. Very good video. I appreciated it very much. And in there is old Merle talking. He talked about a post that I put. And put up in another social media format, which I won't name because I really don't want people going there. I posted a video in there. And it brought up some debate between myself and someone else from the YTPC, whom I respect. And I respect his opinion. And you know who you are. And guess what? I'm still subscribed to his channel. I still watch his stuff. He's got very good content. I think he's a nice guy. We just disagree. And it was about mask wearing. And in this country, and in this state in particular, how they're trying to mandate wearing of masks. And I shared in a video about my not appreciating ordering. There's situations where I don't think you really need to wear a mask. And I carry one with me all the time. Because if I'm going to be in a situation where I know there's going to be a small crowd of people, and I don't know who they are, I don't know what they have, or if I know that I'm going to be around someone who's a senior citizen, elderly, who are highly susceptible, or immunocompromised, then I'll wear a mask because I don't want to, I want them to feel comfortable. So anyhow, it started to spark the debate on there, and I have to go back through and look at that. I don't pay attention too much. I was done. After it was done, I was done. And apparently somebody went off on this other YTPC member. Got disrespectful. I don't think it was me. I'll have to look at the post. I might end up taking it down. About 4 years ago, when the whole election was going on here in this country, a very good friend of mine's wife, who had friended me, because that's what everybody does, it got back and forth, and it got nasty, and one of my friends from school just attacked this person. And my friend contacted me and said that he had no right to attack his wife in that way. So I looked at the post, and I was very upset. And I contacted my friend that did the attacking. I said, that's wrong. That's just wrong. It's okay to have a difference of opinion. It's okay to disagree. And in this case with the masks, me and this other person, we disagree on certain issues. And I'd put in there that I didn't want sources thrown out at me because, quite frankly, they do no good. I don't take the time to read them. I've done quite a bit of research. Use your head Have some respect when you're debating. Debating is a debate. It is a good thing. Simon said that in a video, and it is. It is a good thing. But there's got to be some respect. You know, in the early days of this country, I mean, I don't know if it's happening in the British Parliament or not, but senators and congressmen would literally go to fisticuffs. They literally would physically get into fights on the floor. There was one famous senator, I can't remember his name, beat another one, the opposing party, pretty bad. Pretty bad. Beat him up pretty bad with a cane. You know, and it gets to that point, you got to check yourself. Dialogue is important. Checks and balances are important. And there are some things I agree with on the opposing side. And there are things that I am vehemently in disagreement about. Well, let me make one thing clear. I respect other people's opinions and views. I've always been that way. I may come across strong, and a lot of times what we do is we take words that are being typed out and we put a tone to them. We hear that tone in our head and we read between the lines and we take it as something that it shouldn't be taken as. That's why I don't like typing or that's why I don't like texting. Because sometimes I'll text people, they're like, "Why are you so mad?" I'm like, "I'm not mad at you, I'm just texting." But respectful dialogue is a good thing. If we don't talk it out, how are we going to work it out? You know what I'm saying? So thank you, Simon. You're the voice of reason. For the YTPC. And to that YTPC member, if you took anything that I had texted back and forth with you in a disrespectful manner, I'm going to apologize to you on here right now because I meant no disrespect to you. We live in different countries, and there's different. What's the way government structure works in your country is different than the way ours works. So there are different things. Do I believe in this country they're pushing things a little too hard? Yes, on some issues. Simon called this a war. Yeah. I can remember my grandparents, and Simon made an analogy there. I can remember my grandmother talking about how they were ordered to turn in all their metal and they couldn't do certain things and because it was all for the war effort. And everybody pitched in. And people complained. I'm sure there's people that complained. Hang on, my dog's going to knock the stand. Good boy. But we got through it together as a country, right? There was disagreements, but we made it through. And I know some people complied and some people didn't comply. That's just one example with metal. They needed all the metal they could for ammunition, tanks, airplanes, stuff like that. So here's what I'm saying. Merle, no. Dog wants to play. I need time to play. Where was I at? That's why I posted it on that social media and not in the YTPC, because we've seen some arguments in the YTPC and it's not what we're about. And I don't like to get political on this channel. It's one thing I don't like to do. I don't trust politicians, period. Politicians, not statesmen, politicians. A statesman is someone who does his service and then goes home and goes back to doing what he or she does. We need to respect every person's opinion. It is something I think that has gone down in value, respect, regardless of what country you live in. Now there's going to be people who disagree with me right now. Am I reversing my stance? No. Do I take a mask with me? Yes. Do I wear a mask all the time? No. There's certain places I won't wear a mask. There are other places I will wear a mask. At my house, I don't wear a mask. If you come to my house and you want to wear a mask, wear a mask. But I won't wear a mask, and that's where I am with it. We have to have the mutual respect for others' opinions. We have two major parties in this country, and then we have three branches: the executive, legislative, and judicial branches, and they're there for checks and balances. There's been a battle that's been going on for 4 years, all because people hate the president. I didn't like Obama, but I didn't hate him. I supported him because he's my president. I didn't like him, but I supported him. Wasn't a big fan of George Bush. Thought he was a goofball, but I supported him, especially when it came to the war on terror. Anyhow, the bottom line is, folks, we need to respect one another. We need to show respect. Respect is due to others. It's okay to voice your opinion, but when you attack people, yeah, that's wrong. I don't believe in physical attacking, and I don't believe that it's right. I don't believe it's right to physically attack someone, and I don't believe that it's verbally okay to attack someone for what they believe. They believe what they believe, and we need to respect that. So, my friend, you know who you are. I will not call you out on this channel, because we don't need the drama on here. I respect you. I respect those that want to wear a mask, but respect me if I decide not to wear one in certain situations. I carry, Simon's right, I had it on my neck. I had a headband on. I think I had it on as a headband, but it doubles it as a mask when I can. Now, there's reasons I can't wear it, which is nobody's business but mine. But I don't. There's certain things that go along with the mask that they're pushing is why I disagree with it. So, but I'm not going to go into that here, because this is a YTPC. We come together. We have been showing the world on YouTube what a wonderful community we are. We stick together. And my friend, the one I know, you know who I'm talking about, you know I would stick by you, regardless. When I was an EMT, I didn't care about your politics. I didn't care about your color. I didn't care about your gender. When you called me when I was on the ambulance and I showed up, my job was to give you the best care in the world. Didn't matter what your politics was. Didn't matter what you believed in. Didn't matter your gender, your race. It didn't matter your religion. It didn't matter. That stuff. That wasn't. I took. My job was like the Hippocratic Oath: to do no harm, but to help. I think that's what we all need to do. We need to learn to do no harm but to try to help. In our own little way. In our own little way. But sometimes we can be stubborn. Guilty. And we do more harm than good. Life's not easy, folks. Nobody's perfect. But I think the YTPC is an exception to the rule. To where we're a group on YouTube, unlike any other group, on any social media platform, that we keep the drama out and we stand together and we enjoy the hobby together. And we try to keep it to that. And we tell stories. You know, I enjoy a lot of channels. I may not agree with a lot of things some people say and the stories they tell or the stuff that they talk about. But I enjoy their channels. Very much so. How are you going to respect someone's views and opinion if you don't take the time to listen to what they have to say? Because some of what they have to say, even though you disagree with it, is true. And it is good to hear. This is what I learned in college. Worldviews. Listening to other worldviews and understanding, coming to an understanding so that we can learn to work together. Now there's some things I won't budge on, and there's some things you won't budge on. And that's okay. But that's how life works. We're all unique and different in our own ways. And if anybody else on here was on that social media platform on mine that got offended by that, I apologize to you. It was not meant to offend anybody. It was me blowing off steam, voicing my opinion. That I will not apologize for, voicing my opinion. Offending people? Yes. If you were offended, my apologies. Sincerely, my apologies. Speaking my opinion and my beliefs and my ideals, I do not apologize for. I want to try to articulate in a way that I won't offend people. And I fail sometimes. I think we all do. That's the way it works. So this wasn't so quick. Anyhow, folks. Brother, I respect you. I respect your opinions. And you know what? I don't when I post things on other social media platforms, I want comments. I want to hear what other people have to say. So I welcome them. And I know that when I post them. I know that I'm going to catch heat on some of the stuff I post on that other platform that I will not post in here, because this is not what this is about. This channel is not about that. This channel is a different side of John that you see. Just one side of John that you see. I'm not a man of hate. I'm not a man of bigotry. But I have my views and I stand by my ideals. And I hope you can respect that. I respect yours. I ask the same in return. Anyhow, folks. Yep, real quick. 20 minutes long. Quick. Huh. Hope you stayed for the whole thing. Enjoyed clearing that up. Love y'all. Have a great day. Thanks for the new subscribers. Talk to you on the next one. Light 'em up.